Imagine for a second that your alarm clock goes off at 5 o'clock in the morning. For most people, this is the moment of greatest struggle. You are buried under warm blankets and the room is dark and your brain is pleading with you to hit that snooze button just one more time. We have all been there. You have the best intentions of starting a fitness routine, but the reality of waking up and finding the motivation to move feels almost impossible. Nutrition and fitness researchers have discovered that the morning is actually the absolute best time to work out for weight loss and metabolic health. But sticking to that schedule takes more than just raw willpower. The secret to becoming a morning athlete is not found in the morning at all. It is found in the few hours before you go to sleep. Today we are exploring 7 expert-backed nighttime habits that take the friction out of your early sessions and ensure that you wake up ready to crush your goals without any hesitation. The first major key to your morning success happens at the dinner table. Most people do not realize that your evening meal is actually the energy source for your workout 12 hours later. Registered dietitian Avery Zenker explains that to fuel yourself properly, you need a specific balance of nutrient-dense foods long before you step foot in the gym. This means your dinner plate should have a combination of complex carbohydrates for sustained energy, plus lean proteins for muscle repair, and healthy fats to keep you satiated throughout the night. Think about incorporating whole grains like quinoa or whole grain pasta paired with healthy fats like avocado or seeds. You also want lean proteins such as tofu or fish to provide the amino acids your body will use to mend muscle fibers. However, there is a hidden trap here. You must avoid anything too heavy or greasy. Deep-fried foods or massive piles of high-fiber vegetables like cauliflower can cause significant digestive discomfort during a workout the next morning. You also want to skip spicy foods and alcohol because they are notorious for disrupting your sleep quality. The goal is to feel satisfied, but never uncomfortable. While dinner provides the foundation, your bedtime snack is the secret weapon for performance. Sports dietitian Derek Lipton recommends that his clients think of their bedtime snack as a pre-workout breakfast. This concept is revolutionary for anyone who plans to train at a high intensity at the crack of dawn. If you try to work out on a completely empty stomach, your body might lack the glycogen needed for explosive movement. On the other hand, eating a heavy meal 3 minutes before you start running can cause nausea. The solution is eating a protein and carb-rich snack right before bed. This might be a smoothie with protein powder and fruit, or a bowl of Greek yogurt topped with granola and berries. Lexi Moriarty, a sports performance dietitian, emphasizes that you should aim for at least 20 grams of protein in this final snack. This strategy limits hunger upon waking and ensures you have a full tank of energy while your stomach remains light and ready for movement. Beyond nutrition, the physiological foundation of any successful workout is high-quality sleep. This sounds obvious, but the science behind it is fascinating. Getting 7 to 9 hours of quality rest does more than just stop you from feeling tired. It actively enhances muscle recovery and sharpens your mental focus, which reduces the risk of injury. To get the best sleep possible, you need a consistent nightly routine that signals to your brain that it is time to wind down. Avery Zenker suggests turning off all screens at least 2 hours before bed because blue light disrupts your natural melatonin production. You should also create a dark environment and keep your room cool. It is also critical to stop consuming any form of caffeine, including soda or tea, in the late afternoon. If your nervous system is still buzzed from a caffeine hit at 4 p.m., you will find it nearly impossible to hit the deep sleep cycles required for true physical restoration. In those hours after you have tucked away your phone and your tablet, you should consider another habit that many athletes overlook. Incorporating light stretching or gentle yoga into your nighttime routine serves as an extra early warm-up for your morning session. Zenker points out that light movement before bed increases blood flow throughout the body, which helps with nutrient delivery to your muscles. It also improves your overall flexibility and can help lower the tension in your joints. This simple 10-minute habit can be the difference between waking up feeling stiff and waking up feeling fluid and ready to move. It is a relaxing activity that calms your mind while physically preparing your connective tissues for the work ahead. If you are someone who regularly struggles to fall asleep or stay asleep, you might want to consider the power of specific natural supplements. Lexi Moriarty notes that a magnesium supplement combined with a glass of tart cherry juice can have a massive impact on your sleep quality. Magnesium glycinate in particular is a favorite for sleep because it relaxes the muscles and has a calming effect on the central nervous system. Research has even shown that magnesium can decrease cortisol levels, which is the hormone responsible for stress. Tart cherry juice is another nutritional powerhouse because it contains high levels of natural melatonin, which regulates your sleep-wake cycle. By using these two tools at night, you can ensure that the hours you spend in bed are actually spent resting rather than tossing and turning. This internal recovery ensures that when the alarm goes off, you feel biologically restored rather than just artificially awake. The sixth habit is all about managing your mental energy and avoiding decision fatigue. Waking up without a plan for your workout is a guaranteed way to fail. If you have to stand in your living room at 6 a.m., wondering if you should run or lift weights, you are much more likely to just go back to sleep. Taylor Kuhlman, a certified strength and conditioning specialist, explains that you should never go to bed without knowing exactly what your training plan looks like. Ideally, you should have a fully mapped out routine that you created in advance. Knowing precisely what exercises you will do and how much time you will need removes the stress and confusion that lead to procrastination. When your plan is already decided, your brain has one less excuse to avoid the workout. You can simply go through the motions on autopilot until your body fully wakes up during the first set. The final habit is arguably the most practical one on the list, and that is prepping your gear. You should have your workout clothes and shoes laid out and ready to put on the second you roll out of bed. It is often dark and cold in the early morning, and searching for a matching pair of socks is a frustrating barrier to success. Kuhlman suggests taking this even further by prepping your post-workout nutrition and your gym bag in advance. Mix up your pre-workout and put it in the fridge so it is cold and ready to drink. Measure out your protein powder and pack your work clothes and toiletries. The more tasks you can move from your morning routine to your nighttime routine, the easier your path to the gym becomes. You want to create a situation where getting to your workout requires the least amount of effort possible. When you combine these 7 habits, from the protein-rich final snack to the gear preparation, you are essentially stacking the deck in your favor. You are moving from a state of struggling to wake up to a state of being fully prepared for success long before the sun even rises. Consistency is the primary factor in any fitness journey, and consistency is built through these small and simple nighttime rituals. By taking care of your nutrition and your sleep and your planning before your head hits the pillow, you are giving yourself the greatest gift an athlete can have, which is a morning without friction. If you found these expert tips helpful and you want to continue optimizing your fitness and wellness journey, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are dedicated to breaking down the science of performance and health so you can reach your goals with ease. Join our community by hitting that subscribe button now so you never miss another deep dive into the habits that will help you live your strongest and healthiest life.